How can revenue climb, headcount grow, margins stay healthy, and yet you still don't have your freedom? So around the 3 to 4 million revenue mark, something strange starts happening. The company's bigger, the team is bigger, revenue's up, and yet the founder feels more trapped than they did at 500K. Why is that? I saw this up close with a founder running a business just north of $3 million annually. On paper, everything looked really solid. 20 plus team members, department leads, good margins, strong year-over-year growth. Everything looked fantastic. But behind the scenes, he was still approving mid-sized contracts, sitting on 15 plus internal meetings every week, rechecking hiring decisions, mediating team conflicts, resetting priorities every few weeks. Nothing was collapsing, but everything still required him. That's the shift most founders underestimate. From 0 to 1 million, you hire people to execute the tasks. From 1 to 3 million, you hire managers to run the functions. But once you pass that stage, coordination becomes more of a real bottleneck. Sales is optimizing revenue, marketing is chasing pipeline, product is protecting the roadmap, finance is protecting the cash. Each team is doing its own job. But who is making sure all of it is moving in the same direction? If that answer is still the founder, the business hasn't really evolved structurally. This is where an operator becomes really critical. This is not a generic hire. It's not a specialist. It could be a CEO, it could be a VP of operations, or a really strong chief of staff who owns the planning cycles, cross-functional alignment, KPI tracking, decision follow-up, escalation management, all those things. Without that layer, revenue grows, but the friction still grows faster. They also help you build those systems that allow you to scale. So founders end up stuck in coordination instead of strategy if they don't do this. So we at Hermesi help founders build the right structure, EAs and operational layers, so hiring, execution, and follow-through live inside the system instead of flowing back to you. So you should ask yourself, how many hours last week did internal coordination pull you away from real growth work? Send me a DM or let me know in the comments.